And the deputy governor, in answer to the call of his people, came down from America, where he was immensely successful, to contribute to the growth and development of Imo State. Now, let us look at the crux of the matter. The House of Assembly was constituted an ad hoc committee to try to find out or to look at the issue of abandoned projects in that state. And a contractor, J Pro International Limited, came out with a spurious allegation, wide, baseless allegation, without any shred of evidence, to the effect that the deputy governor collected 458 million naira from him. And the next question is, for what services the money is so collected? Is it for what services rendered? There was no service whatsoever rendered by the deputy governor. So it must be a phantom unsubstantiated allegation against the deputy governor. And then when they asked him, how did you pay the money? Was it in cash? Was it in dollars? Did you give the money directly to the deputy governor? He now said he paid to the companies the deputy governor himself nominated. Now, this is laughable. I will show you now the search which we made. The so-called companies which JP International brought forward and said and alleged it was nominated by the deputy governor. This company, and I also encourage you to also do your own search. The report of this, one of the companies is Ishan Bureau de Change Limited. And the directors are Alhaji Inuwa Sabo, Abdullahi Tasiu Maikano. And it was incorporated on the 9th of October 2008. All the names of the directors have no bearing, no relationship with the deputy governor. It was a Bureau de Change he allegedly transacted with. Look at another, the second one, the Search for Three Brothers Concepts Limited. This company was incorporated on 6th April 1999 with the directors at Abdullahi Lawal, Ahmadu Yunusa, Karimu Usman, Umar Abubaraka, Chamberlain. Come on. How does these names relate to the deputy governor if actually JP International Limited actually shelled out such amount of money? And then we begin to question, we begin to ask, what type of company will shell out so much amount of money? For almost 30% of the money he was supposed to do work with as bribe.
Well, anyway, I wanted you to pause for a moment so that we can actually come into some of these matters you just raised. But the issue now is not about the logic of anyone asking what sort of company will ask for that huge percentage. The deputy governor, Mr. Agbaso, asked for a bribe from that company, yes or no?
The deputy governor is a man of honor. He never collected a dime. And at no time did he request for and collect any dime from that company. And don't forget, actually, you ask your question, there's a critical question to ask here. The deputy governor, the governor of Imo State, Owele Rocha Okorocha, he is the number one, the box stocks at his table. Which governor can pay out 1.5 billion without certifying if those projects were actually completed? So if the House of Assembly actually, if they're looking for somebody to indict, it is the governor himself that should be indicted and impeachment proceedings commenced against him.
All right,
because he supervised. A company came up for you to pay him. The due process wasn't followed. You didn't certify if those projects were actually completed. And you went ahead and approved payment for such a company.
All right, let me ask you
what type of democracy is this? And this goes to the root of what we have always thought about the powers, the enormous powers being wielded by these governors. They act as potentates in the states which they are supposed to administer. And they take every other person for a ride. And this is not good, and this is not good for our democracy. Each time an honest man is maligned, our democracy is diminished.
All right, Mr. Oji, because when you say you and I know, you make it look as if I'm a politician in that camp. By all means, I'm not. All we know is what you have to tell us here. And by the way, Did the Deputy Governor appear before the State House of Assembly or the State House of Assembly's special ad hoc